must have been a fool to think you'd come back, Vanessa.
I've thought many things about you, Matt Reardon. But never once did I think you were a fool.
I dreamed about this so many times. I don't even know if it's real or not. Are you real?
Yes. I love you so much. I'm so sorry. My darling, do you still love me?
I love you. I never stopped loving you. And I never will. I never will stop.
Anytime you guys want to explain to me what's going on, I'd appreciate it.
Marcus, I can explain. Not that there's any explaining to do. I was planning on going to Matt's housewarming, but then I ran into Mr. Hill.
Why are you lying to me? Buzz told me that you blew the party off to meet someone in the park. And I should have known that it was you.
Hey, I asked Dahlia to meet me here. I just wanted to talk with her privately.
Oh, now I'm starting to get the picture.
No, you're not.
She's right, man. You don't know what you're talking about.
So why don't you fill me in?
Dahlia and I were discussing something, okay? Now, doing the wild thing behind your back was not it. If you must know, we were talking about your career. Now, I wish you would just chill, trust me, and let me do my job.
Now, if you didn't kill Dorman, who did?
Look, this whole situation has everyone scratching their heads. Nothing makes sense.
Yes, it does, Ned. And I am not going to keep you in the dark any longer. I cannot protect you anymore. You deserve to know the truth.
What truth?
I didn't kill Dorman. Emily did.
Oh, we're heading to Miami from upstate New York when I ran off course during a thunderstorm. I was actually very lucky this atoll presented itself when it did. I was able to land without incident, but then a bolt of lightning took out the engine and the radio. I'd actually just got the radio going when you guys arrived.
Is that right, miss?
Yes, sir. That's exactly what happened. You can imagine how happy we were when we heard that signal.
Okay, you can fill us in on the details when we get back to the main island. I'm sure you're eager to get back to civilization.
That's right, sir. Paradise isn't all what it's cracked up to be.
Right.
This isn't over.
I appreciate what you did.
What I didn't do, which is tell them that you're a fugitive from justice. And I won't all the way to Bermuda. On one condition.
There.
Oh, come on, Mr. Corinthos. You can do better than that, can't you? Huh? Salúdalo. Say a proper hello to your father-in-law, all the way back from the dead.
General Hospital, brought to you by new Arid Ultra Clear. Get a little closer with a solid that turns clear from Arid.
Being framed, well, then I clue in the authorities and the truth comes out.
And you get your job back. With a probable promotion.
Oh, yeah. It's one of the bonuses.
Is it? You sure this isn't more about me and has less to do with her?
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you think? The first chance I'll get, I'll fly the coop? Along with the rest of my drug supply? And your promotion?
Well, there is that.
Look, if I drag you along, there's gonna be a lot of danger involved.
I'm an officer of the law. I specialize in danger. And I take exception to you dragging me along. Carried my weight around here, didn't I?
Yes, admirably.
So, am I coming? Or do I tell the Bermuda officials you're a wanted man?
What's keeping you two?
Do we have a deal? Hey, I want your word on this.
Okay, you got my word. Come on, let's go before he thinks we want to stay.
You can't be serious. That's impossible. Emily's a child.
She's also angry, driven, and terrified for her family.
But how could she physically overcome someone the size of Dorman?
We don't know. But I think we can at least assume that she surprised him.
And she had a lot of adrenaline running.
Then you didn't actually see this occur? What, she told you?
Emily doesn't know she did it.
Then how do you know?
Do you want the whole story?
Yes, please.
Well, I remember the night that Brenda came to the hospital and said that Dorman was wandering around. Well, I panicked. I thought maybe he was trying to get to Emily. So I ran to her room, and it was empty. But an orderly told me that he had seen Dorman headed for the morgue. So I raced down there, and there he was.
Dead.
Stabbed to the heart.
Anybody could have done that.
I wish to heaven that that were true. It's funny, I stared at him, and I realized I didn't feel anything. Not a victory, not horrified, just nothing. And then I saw Emily's locket. You know the one that Brenda gave her a few days earlier? She held in her hand, wouldn't let go of. Well, it had blood on it. And next to that was a scalpel. And I figured that had to be the weapon. So I picked up both of them, and I got out of there as fast as I could, and I went looking for Emily. I found her in the hallway. She was dazed. She hardly recognized me. So I bundled her up, and I took her out to the tunnel parking lot, you know, and it's not used anymore.
And that's where I ran into them.
I was thinking about Dorman and how much I hated him. Now, I don't know how, but I got to the nurse's station. It was dark.
The computer blackout.
Right. There were some people there, and they were acting like something was wrong. And then, I don't remember. Oh my God, I did see Dorman there.
Emily, you don't have to do this.
No, yes, I saw Dorman. He got off the elevator. He saw me, and I tried to get away, but he caught me. And he said that if I told anyone that I saw him there, he would hurt me. And then, it's blurry.
Emily, listen to me. Nobody needs this information, not even you.
Yes, I do, Ned, I do. Please don't stop me. I need to remember this. Okay, that's how it happened. First, I saw Dorman, then the lights went out. You came to me and you told me to wait in my room, and I said that I would, but I didn't. I followed Dorman down some stairs into another hall, where it was even darker and it was very quiet. And then I heard some talking coming from behind a door, the morgue. So I went inside, and there was Dorman, but I didn't know who he was talking to. There was no one in there but dead people. So I confronted him. I said that I knew everything about what he'd done to Matt and about my diary. I think I tried to hit him, fight with him, but he pushed me off. That must have been when my locket broke. He said that if I told anyone that I had seen him there, he would kill me. And you too. I was scared and I ran out. I felt crazy and all I wanted was for him to die. Please. Okay. I didn't know where I was confused. I went into another room. Maybe the operating room? There were scalpels there. I picked one up. I took it back to the morgue. I didn't know what I was going to do with it, but I couldn't let him hurt you again. I went inside, but he was already dead. I didn't have to kill him because somebody already did.
Perhaps it is written in the stars, huh? This moment? Bardino's worked so hard, sacrificed so much for it to pass. It was only fair it should happen before his eyes. At first he thought Harry Silvers could take care of matters. He despised you almost as much as Bardino does. Sorry about that. Harry almost pulled it off. No matter. In fact, you know, there are certain advantages. Now that you know who wants you dead and why, death will be sweeter for him.
You will not die simply. I will see you die in the worst way, slowly, watching each other.
Come on. Where are you going?
He sent me a toothbrush in the mail. It felt like 1,000 little fingers massaging my gums.
This is the oral care brush from Men.
Coming to get you. Dinah and I are friends, Vanessa. We helped each other through a tough time. Everyone in Springfield thought I was crazy for thinking you were alive. She was the only one that believed me. She's the one that got the 2 tickets for us to go to Lucerne together.
What? You mean that the 2 of you were at St. Augustine's together?
Well, you were here thinking we were off on some romantic vacation.
No.
Vanessa, I almost found you again. I was back at the convent. I was in your room and I saw the pictures of the family and me, and I could smell your perfume. Vanessa, we are meant to be together. Look at me. We're connected. I knew you were alive somewhere out there in this world because I never felt you leave it. Now you're back. You are the only woman that I have ever loved.
Matt, tell me the truth. You're not with anybody else.
How could I be? It was always you. And it always will be you.
So you want me to pitch a no-hitter, is that right?
A perfect game if you got it in you.
Baseball cliches. That's quite tired, man. You know, it's pretty weak.
Well, I can be corny at times.
Listen. Sorry I came down on you so hard for meeting with him. I know you were just trying to do what's right.
So, okay. You gonna do this thing? Put your career first?
No?
You're not listening to me, are you?
No. You see, I listen to you. I spent a great amount of time listening to you. Now I think it's time that you listen to me. Dahlia and I are together. And before you say anything else, I want you to know that I want this. All of this. Gold records, contracts, fame, fortune, money, all of it. Just like you do. All right? But nobody.
About. And I suppose that seems appallingly lax by your standards. I appreciate you not tipping my fugitive status.
Well, we have an agreement. And now we're off to Tiger Key to find a couple of missing persons and the truth.
You might want to look a little more casual.
This is casual.
For an officer of the law, yes.
Well, that's what I am.
Here's a hint. This is not going to open any doors for us or loosen any tongues, okay? Now, where we're going, I'm assuming it's like the rest of the Keys. It's fairly laid back. You want to look a little more like a tourist.
You may have a point. What should I do?
Well, you start by rolling up your sleeves.
I think I can manage.
Loosen up a bit. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. How's that?
It's better, but I think you should unzip this.
What?
I got an idea. A bit more color. Yeah, put this on.
Well, I suppose it'll help me blend in. Oh, between now and flight time, we should come up with a plan to find your friends.
A friend. Singular. I'm doing this for Brenda, not Corinthos.
There's a vendor over there. I'll pick up some touristy sunglasses and lose the regulations. I'll do that after I change into this shirt.
Are you planning to leave me alone? You're not afraid I'll skip on you?
No. You gave me your word. I know your word is good.
He was already dead. I ran in and there he was. He was lying on the floor in a puddle of blood. I knew that he had to be dead, but I wanted to see for myself. So I kneeled down and I dropped the scalpel in his blood. I picked it up and I got blood all over my hands. I guess I must have been so scared and confused that I wiped it on my gown and I just ran out. A little while later, you came and found me. But I didn't do it. I know that now. I wanted to kill him, but I didn't.
Oh, oh, my darling. All this time I thought...
I know. I thought the same thing about you. I can't believe that I could think you would do something like that. I knew you were angry about AJ and Jason and everybody. I'm glad he's dead, and I hope whoever killed him doesn't have to go to jail for it.
Okay, sweetheart. It's all right. It's all right.
Once she's up for it, I'll go over all the facts with her and Monica. And maybe we'll even go to the police with this if it can help clear Brenda. Of course, until then, all of this stays within this room.
The official keeper of us all has spoken.
The damn thing is, now that it's not Emily, and I know it can't be Brenda, I have no idea who killed Dorman.
Who cares?
I remember how you used to tell me that, sometimes you have to lie to protect people. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for loving me. All of you guys. You know what? I'm really tired. Do you think there's any way I could go up to bed now?
Oh, I think that would be a fine idea.
Why don't I take you up there? And then Alan and Monica can come up in a few minutes and say goodnight.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh. I don't think I've ever been so glad to be wrong in my whole life. Oh, now we can get on with our lives. My daughter tried Tylenol, but hours later, the headache came back. Her doctor suggested a leave.
Just 2 can work all day. I had to take 4 Advil or 8 extra-strength Tylenol.
Nothing stronger than a leave.
Aleve. For years, you've heard the debate.
Duracell. Energizer.
Which battery lasts longer?
Duracell.
Recent tests prove that Duracell outlasts Energizer. Better make it the alkaline battery proven to last longer. Better make it Duracell.
Centrum is always up to date on nutritional news.
Centrum gives me the best.
Simply thought that you might like to make a visit at some point. Say hello to your horse. Whoever else you might miss.
A visit?
Yes. Come whenever you like.
Right, at which point you pull up the drawbridge and lock me in the tower,
Nicholas, I have no desire to keep you there against your will. If you feel safer not coming alone, perhaps you could bring Catherine along. Or not. It's your choice.
I don't know. Maybe I will sometime, okay?
All right. Think about it. I'll see you at the hospital. Won't I?
Of course you will. I work there, remember?
And I'm very grateful that you take your job so seriously. Even by making an appearance at a party you didn't want to attend.
I lived through it.
Well, take care. And, I hope you don't have to wait too long for whomever you were waiting for.
I'm not waiting for anybody.
So, you know, it's just, chemistry. I mean, either people work together or they don't. And I don't mean work as in labor. I mean...
I know what you mean.
And, you know, I could already see it. By Christmas time, and heck, even by October, I'd have completely destroyed their entire family life. And Jessie and I, who were reasonably good friends before, well, we'd end up hating each other. Her brother and I already do. Even their dog and I don't get along.
I hope you like cats.
Well, as a species, I can take them or leave them. But Gatsby's cool. At least we respect each other. You see, that was the problem. Respect. It has to go both ways, right? And the Johnsons were so like, this is a sacred trust your parents had given us. I don't blame them. I mean, who wants to be stuck?
With every breath that we breathe, it's me loving you, loving me. With every beat of our hearts.
Well?
May I help you, miss? Do you need a tourist map or something?
So I passed?
Almost. Why don't you do something with this? You know, like tied up. You understand?
Oh, to look like a tourist, I have to expose my navel?
Couldn't hurt.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, looks good.
Well, all in the line of duty. Don't worry, Mr. Jacks. Next time you see the stars, we'll have found your friend and everything will be okay.
Yeah. If we're damn lucky.
You're lucky you didn't kill her.
I would have, if I wanted, but not yet.
And yourself.
Can you believe in me after everything I've done to you?
Time to go.
Because I believe in a guy who risked everything to keep me and 2 kids safe. I know that part of you. And when Cass begins your defense, he's going to prove you're not a violent guy. Nick, you could never rape any woman. It's not in you. I know that.
You're welcome. Well, I guess I'll call you after dinner tonight, all right?
I better call you, Daddy.
Oh.
Everyone will be on the phone tonight.
Please don't leave me. I can't bear
I'm
it.
gonna buy her a cell phone.
Felicia, I tell you, spoil her. Please don't. No.
You two go on ahead. I'll catch up with you. Go on. Order for me. Go on. I'll give you in a minute.
Keep an eye on him, okay? It's the first time he's been away from me.
Well,
I think he's in pretty good hands. Oh, sweetie, have fun.
all right, she's coming. I love you, baby girl. Bye-bye.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you, too.
Bye-bye.
Don't
Bye,
go,
Charlie.
please. Bye, have a good time.
Bye.
I remember when Tony was that age.
Nay.
Now I wish I could just pack her up and send her away from the ugliness of this trial.
I am sorry for what you and Tony must be going through.
And talk to your friend. Get him to stop hurting my daughter. Seems like she's being raped a second time in court because of you.
Hey,
She's right, you know. I see the hurt in Tony's eyes every day in court.
Honey, you're defending Nick.
People that I care about are starting to avoid me. You, of course, are the exception, thank God.
You know, as soon as you find Tony, everything's going to be very different. You know how that
Do you
works.
believe he's innocent?
I believe in you. Now tell me, is the defense going to start this
I
afternoon?
don't know, maybe.
Well, I heard on the news that they had their last witness.
We're hoping, but the prosecution hasn't rested its case yet.
So you ready to rest your case?
Tyrone, you know I can't talk to you about the trial as long as you're Casper and Pip's law partner.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And I can tell from your answer that means no. You have something else.
You know, too bad you're not working with the good guys.
So the district attorney's office are the good guys.
Yes. You know, there's an opening for another assistant.
So would I be working for you?
Why? Interested?
3 house specials, 1 with extra cheese.
I ordered 3 more. Oh, it looks great. Paulina, may I use your phone?
Sure. Edda May, help yourself. It's in the kitchen. I'll show you.
Thanks. Listen, I'm going to check in at the Lucky Lady. I'll be right back.
Okay, so either you talk to me or you eat. What's it gonna be?
I can't eat. I got this knot in my stomach.
It's about Josie, right?
I can't believe Cass humiliated her like that.
He has to punch holes in her credibility.
Nick is a rapist, Chris. Anybody could have been attacked. It could have been Josie. Anybody.
Tony, this is not something personal against Josie or you. Cass is, he's doing his job as a
Okay,
defense
fine. So what if
attorney.
Nick gets off because he's doing his job? I'm telling you, Chris, he's starting to confuse the jury. I sit up there and see our witnesses, and they look like they're on his side.
Tony, it's gonna be okay.
Nick's getting off.
No,
No, I
stop,
feel it.
stop it, okay? Now, didn't you and Josie go up to Chicago and bring back more evidence? You're going to win this case. Hey, look at me. You just have to believe it.
I'm all over the place. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You're just fine. In every way. So now, are you going to eat, or am I going to have to feed you? Because you know.
Joe, the best boy can do this.
Yeah, I know, but I do a better job of it anyway. So, how'd you think it went in court this morning?
Well, Sophia seems more in love than ever.
Yeah?
Yep.
Guess what? She's not the only one.
You know what? Maybe you can show me how much when we get home.
Oh, yeah? It's a date. Hey, Chip.
You got a message from the DA.
All right, thanks, Chip. All right, find Josie, tell her we're in business.
You know, I had this trial figured all wrong. I thought it was going to take us apart and throw us together.
We don't have to go back to the courtroom today.
Not really. You wouldn't be running away from something, would you? You know, like maybe a surprise that the prosecution's going to spring. A surprise that's not necessarily a surprise to you.
Okay, I don't want to take any risks with us, right?
Neither do I. So I might drop this whole thing altogether. It won't work for me.
What? Why? Because of what Cass did to me on the stand?
That's part of the reason, yeah, Josie. I wanted to throttle the guy.
Well, thank God that you didn't.
Yeah, well, it was hard not to.
Come on. It's just because you care about me. And Nick. And I can just imagine what you're going to be like to live with. You drop this case, or no, I don't think so.
I'll drop you. Go away. Go.
Hi, Chip.
Rayburn.
Captain sent me over with a message.
Right. Gary.
Oh, I can take a hint. I'll be back.
What's up? Did the witness show?
She'll be here in a half an hour.
Thank goodness.
Why, you didn't think she'd show?
You never know. Meet her at the courthouse.
She's your witness, detective.
Go on. I gotta call the DA's office.
If you and Officer Burrell tracked her down, she'd be much more at ease with you.
Chip. Get going. That's an order. Yeah, so go on. What are you doing? Standing around here for? What's up?
See you at the courthouse.
Can't wait. Yeah, hi, this is Detective Sinclair. I need to speak to the DA's office immediately. Yes, it's urgent.
DA's office?
You better get ready. This case is over for Nick.
Mom said I need breakfast. Let's have lunch. But Danny won't eat anything that's...
I'm losing her. I want her back.
She's right here.
Who am I?
Well, let's find out. No, look, it says right here, you're very passionate. That's that little bump right there. And you have a very big heart, which sometimes gets you into trouble. See how that line crosses that line right there? And you're going to have a very long and happy life. It's all right there. You have to believe it.
Oh, yes. This is a hidden talent. Palmistry, huh?
I did a piece on a traveling circus a few years back, and this wild gypsy woman gave me a crash course. And she also told me my future. She said I was going to meet this tall, beautiful, dark-haired woman and fall madly in love.
You made that up.
I am not.
Oh, we had a great affair, didn't we?
What do you mean, had?
Well, it's not exactly an affair anymore. I think reality has sort of crashed the party.
Cass, this has all been real for me.
No, that's not what I mean. Come on. I mean, when it started, we shared the passion we had for our work, and that passion just naturally shifted to each other. The more we tried to fight that, the more desperately passionate it became. So I stopped fighting it. I got my divorce. I left my child. I followed my passion. What happened?
Well, this is just sort of a period of adjustment. I mean, you have made some major changes in your life, and going after that divorce, I mean, that took a lot out of you. Now, it is time for you to take a breather. Look around, take stock of things. You know, like your situation with River, maybe that needs to be changed. I mean, you have all this stuff going on in your head. It's impossible to be spontaneous and passionate when you're doing the equivalent of emotional plumbing work upstairs there. You know? But you and I, we have had some wonderful times together. Huh? And after a while, we're going to iron out all these kinks, and we're going to be smooth sailing for the rest of the way.
I can't imagine it.
Well, then we'll change what we can, and we'll accept the rest. But one thing you cannot change is me. I'm a keeper.
I'm the one who's changed. I'm no fun anymore.
Yes, you are. And I'm going to show you right now with Operation Gusto and Relish. This is not to be confused with pickles and relish. Yeah, that is much, much better.
If you want to be with him, go be with him.
No. He's probably passed out by now anyway. That is, if he didn't decide to take a walk on the deck, fall off and drown in the Lantano River.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not. He was too drunk to go walking anywhere. He was at the stage where, you know, you throw away the glass and you just guzzle the booze from the bottle, clutching his dead wife's wedding picture to his heart.
How can you be so hard on him? This wedding brought back many memories, I'm sure.
And such a perfect reason to drink yourself blind.
He has been so supportive of you. Just be a little supportive of him, Dorian.
I cannot be supportive of his self-destructiveness. He's determined to join his dead wife. And it's very painful watching him die, minute by minute, inch by inch. I'm going to bed, okay? How about you?
Not yet.
I can't see the stars anymore.
Remember all those tans we used to get? Now they're turning to wrinkles. So what can we do? Today, we can give our skin a second chance. A leading dermatologist.
Mel?
No. No, no, no. Oh.
Hey. Hi, listen, you're gonna feel awful if you fall asleep in this chair all night. Let me help you to the sofa.
Dorothy.
No, it's Kelly.
What are you doing here?
I was worried about you. Come on, let's go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, listen, you took care of me. I'm glad I can return the favor.
Thank you.
Okay, sleep good. Shane.
Shane, what are you doing here?
Shane, what are you doing
Run
here?
back to your past, Vicky. Doesn't work.
Shane, I'm marrying Jake.
Takes more than a ring.
That's right. It takes love. True love. The right kind of love.
Why so fast, Vicky?
What are you talking
Why?
about?
Marriage.
What are you talking about fast? I have been waiting for Vicky since we were kids.
That ought to tell you something, Jake. Don't turn your back on us. Don't turn your back on your feelings for me.
Confusion and frustration, helplessness, desperation, those
I've tried
feelings.
to clear that up as fast as I could.
Maybe you're not listening to her, Shane. She's trying to tell you that it's over.
You're not married yet.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to clear that up just as fast as I can.
Jake said it, Vicky. You guys waited for years. So, why all of a sudden? Why do you gotta get engaged? Why do you have to get married? Why now? You're doing this because of me. You're doing this because you're afraid to give me a chance.
The only thing better than spending the night in a bed like this is spending the next day in it.
It is a place you call your own, a place all yours, a place called home.
The JCPenney Home Collection is a brand of perfectly coordinated bedding, bath, and window coverings that help you make the place you live the place you love.
JCPenney, I love.
Who knows? Maybe I won't even need a lawyer. Now that Vicky is with Jake McKinnon.
You know something, Lila? You deserve a great man. And if that's Shane, well then, I hope it works out for you.
Josie's a lucky woman. Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, I gotta go over to Cass's office, see what's going on with Nick's case.
Oh, I hate to see that young man in jail.
Yeah, so do I. If he's innocent. Oh, good night.
It's not for you, Shane. I am.
All right, come and break in.
Oh, Grant. Hello.
Hello. You know, if I may say so, I believe that Shane Roberts is a damn fool.
Thank you. I don't think you're here looking for a private investigator.
No, no. I am only interested in the look on your face. And you see what I got for you.
You know, Tony, I used to think I knew where I stood with Nick, but I don't know what to believe anymore. You know.
So you still don't believe he's guilty?
No.
Don't be so sure that Nick Hudson is going to accept your plea bargain.
He doesn't deserve a plea bargain. He raped 2 women.
You haven't proved him guilty of either one.
Joanne was convincing because she told the truth. And so did I. I've been in love with Nick for a really long time. Okay, look. A long time. I don't mean to get in your business, okay? But I heard that he's hurt you. Last summer you were supposed to get married and he cheated on you, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Was that the first time he lied to you? No. You fell for the wrong guy, Sophia. Well, how am I supposed to go on with this? This is your chance to walk away and don't look back.
Tony, is there any chance at all you made a mistake? Tony, you testified under oath that there may be a possibility Nick might not be the rapist. No, I know.
That you don't hate me
Molly, why would I hate you?
for not telling you sooner that Damien and Lily were getting married.
I know you weren't there when Lisa called, but if I had told you sooner, then maybe...
It wouldn't have made a bit of difference, Molly.
You might have gotten to the church sooner. You could have stopped Lily.
No, Lily made her decision. The same decision that she made in the past. To stay with Damien.
I am so mad at her for doing this. She doesn't deserve you.
Listen, Molly. I really just need to be alone right now.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, it is. I need this, please.
Hey.
Jack.
I have got something that's going to put a smile on your face.
Well, your work's cut out for you.
What's wrong?
Holden's in a bad way. Real bad.
Molly, you're scaring me. What happened?
Lily just married Damien.
It's Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Eeyore, Piglet, Rabbit, and Christopher Robin.
Me?
Starring in their first all-new full-length movie in over 20 years. Look! Pooh's Grand Adventure, The Search for Christopher Robin. World premiere now on video.
I'm Professor Porkchop, and I'm here to talk about pork chops, starting with Shake and Bake. The crispies and crunchies hold the juice in.
Shake and Bake, Mom's other little helper.
I can just eat a whole pig.
A woman's body is about 70% water, yet it's natural to occasionally experience personal dryness. It's also natural to relieve that dryness with KY. Like your body, it's water-based. KY brand works like your own natural moisture. It's satiny, non-greasy, safe. No wonder KY is the #1 doctor-recommended brand. KY, the moisture your body wants.
Those fingers in your hair, that slide, come hither stare, that look that lures them there, it's witchcraft.
New bottle, new formula, new finesse with hydrating silk proteins. Makes hair so soft and silky, it has to be touched.
Those gorgeous flowing strands of it, I've got to get my hands.
When Joanne put her hand on that Bible in court, I lost Sophia for good.
Nick, you listen to me. You don't plead guilty if you're not guilty. Did you do?
All I done is screw up. You made a mistake bailing me out the last time.
No, I didn't. You're my son. You're my boy. I love you no matter what. But I'll tell you this. If you think you're innocent, then you fight this with everything you've got. You fight it and you never give up. You understand me?
It's a clean, fresh beginning. FDS Natural Baking Soda absorbs odor and moisture simply and effectively with a unique time-release formula. One gentle spray of FDS on yourself, your panty liners, pantyhose, or underwear, and you'll feel clean and fresh. And FDS Natural Baking Soda is clinically proven safe and hypoallergenic.
Morning after.
When something's loved, it shows. When something's the perfect shade of pale pink and fits like the first.
Miss you. I miss him too. I just hope I can find the right words to explain to him why I'm leaving again.
I'll do everything I can to help you.
And it's not that I won't see him in again. I mean, Maryland, it's not that far.
Right. Are you really thinking about going to the seminary?
Like I said, I'm going to give it a lot of thought and a lot of prayers. And anyways, I have to find a life without you. I will. You know, in time. It won't be easy, but... Now, I want to ask you one last favor. I want you to put on a smile on the beautiful face of yours. And I want you to go and find Holden. I kept you two apart long enough.
So Jack says our daughter's in Chicago.
Yeah, and if we leave tonight, we can be knocking on the Williams' door by tomorrow morning. Look, I would really love for you to come with me. But if you can't, you're thinking about calling Lily, aren't you? Is that what you want? To talk to Lily on their wedding night?
What's for you brothers and sisters? We're leaving to get shoes for school. In the house, Katie.
Is it me, or has this been a long, long summer?
Summer's almost history, which means it's time for the Payless Back to School sale. A super selection of women's fashionable shoes.
We'll be back in a couple hours.
Oh, the flowers.
Doesn't it feel good to pay less?
It can put some people in a trap.
He's not tough. He's a pussycat when he's around you. Come here. You're precious. This baby. This baby. It's precious. And if something were to happen to you out on the street, I don't know what I would do.
Well, I know what I would do. I would handle it. I would protect myself and the baby. I'm gonna be careful, okay?
Okay.
It's all right, we're alone. There's nobody.
At last. It's about time.
Staring at my chin.
No, no.
My lipstick smeared or something.
Staring at your chin. Staring at your mouth.
What the hell did you do that for?
Oh, God. Donna, you didn't want me to kiss you?
Why on earth would I want you to kiss me?
Oh, come on, Donna. You've been coming on to me for months.
Coming on to you?
Absolutely. That's why you hired me, isn't it?
No, it wasn't. And you're fired.
Oh, you're kidding, right, Donna? Let me show you what you really need.
No, I know what I
Come
really
back.
need. I need for you to get the hell out of here. Out!
Good job. Now the real fun begins.
Okay, here goes. Yeah, it's changing color.
And you know what that means.
You were right.
We've got hard water.
If your soap won't lather well and your skin feels dry, you might have hard water, and then you need Zest. Soap leaves a drying film behind, but even in hard water, Zest rinses clean away for cleaner, smoother skin.
You're not fully clean
and smooth
unless you're zestfully clean.
And for an incredible feeling of clean, try Zest Body Wash.
Time to get dressed. We're late. Band practice after school. Mom! Jimmy, don't forget your homework. Quick, pick out something to drink.
Mom!
Hurry up.
Okay, we got purple boxes, soda, and Sunny D.
Grab a Sunny D. Yeah.
Sunny Delight singles have the great taste kids love and the same vitamins as Big Sunny Delight.
Okay, guys, let's get in the car.
But Mom, it's Saturday.
I knew that. How about a picnic?
Mom needs a vacation.
Sunny Delight, the good stuff kids go for.
For your first baby, you get all these fancy little designer clothes. You even get fancy, expensive diapers. Until you realize...
For as the world turns,
Let's see what you got, and you've got a lot. Fresh cut, fresh squeezed, fresh baked, yes please. More choices, low prices. Winn-Dixie is the place.
We're the place to get fresh.
Did you have any inkling this was coming at all?
Before the trade deadline, yes, but